Hey guys, it's your girl Shakara from Shakara Shops, and I am finally back with a new tutorial here for you. So we're making a snow globe tumbler. I have wanted to make one of these for the longest time. So these are my tumblers I got off of Amazon. They are Mars brand. They are a really good brand. However, for a snow globe, I find like the space in the walls are a bit too thin, but I really like them and I tried my best to work around that. So I'm drilling a hole using my Dremel into the outer layer of the tumbler. I try my best not to touch the inner layer because then I risk my cups leaking and I don't want to destroy my snow globe like that. So I am drilling my hole and I want to make the hole about the size of the glue stick, because you'll see at the end that I am sealing the hole with a glue stick. So I am carefully widening that hole making it a bit smoother, and once I'm done making it smooth, I'm going to try to knock out all the excess shrubs that may have gotten into the cup, because when I add in my glitter there, I don't want to see pieces of the acrylic floating around in my cup. So I'm going to knock that a bit aggressively, but not too hard, because remember this is plastic. So I'm going to, no, this looks a bit aggressive, but I guarantee you it is not. So I'm going to knock it a bit and I'm going to try my best to get it all outside. Once I'm done knocking that, I'm going to add a second hole. I remember long ago when I used to make juice, my mother always taught me when opening a tin, open a big hole and a small hole, because the small hole helps everything to pour out easily and pour in the extra pocket. So I am adding a small extra hole in order to make it easier for me to add in the water, my solution, when I'm ready to add it in. So this is a custom glitter mix that I made for myself. It is all different types of glitter. It's probably about 15 types of glitter, and this is a little cone I made, and well, it really was not helpful because I was catching a lot of problems. So I had to play up with it too much. Yeah, I kind of poured it out after a while because I was fed up. Then I realized I could have tapped it like this, but the layer was too small. So wait a minute, I added paper, I wrapped it around, and I taped it with painter's tape, and now I am going to empty out all the glitter, all the glitter into that little thing there, and I'm going to tap it until all the glitter gets in. Now a lot of people use less glitter, but I love glitter. In this mix I have heart-shaped glitter, I have round glitter, I have butterfly glitter, I have some mixology. It's basically a lot of glitter, and the more the merrier. So yeah, now I'm going to tape the two holes that I made, and I'm going to knock around the glitter, because when I first made it, I realized I needed to shake it up to loosen all the glitter in order to get a smoother flow, because the walls are already a bit thin. Now this is my distilled water, and this is my clear glue. I don't use Elmer's glue. I really just use any clear glue that I have. Now everyone says use 2 parts water to 1 part glue. Me, I usually just wing it. Now I'm going to take off the tape, and I'm going to use my little pipette. I believe the name of this thing is a pipette, I'm not sure, but I'm going to use my pipette, and I'm using that to pour water into the tumbler, because I really find like the pipette, I got the pipette from Amazon as well with some other molds, And I really find the pipette is just, even though it takes long, it just does everything easier. And I don't get bubbles when I use the pipette as well, which is why I love using it. The only downfall with it is that it takes a lot of time. As you can see, it takes a lot of time. Now when I am filling my tumbler with water, when I am close to the top, I tilt it sideways. The reason why you'd want to tilt your tumbler sideways is because when it happened to me the first time, when I thought I filled the cup up to the top and I sealed it, once I turned it over, there was a big bubble, and you want water straight up to the top and you don't want a space in between your tumbler. So I'm tilting my tumbler using the pipette, and I am pouring it in. And now it's a bit messy because I did drill 2 holes, so I kind of had to really take my time and do this. Although I still made a lot of mess, I did take my time just so I can get the water straight up to the brim of the tumbler. As I said before, you would have seen me pouring some more water. I basically wing it. Now I'm going to use my glue stick, some contact paper, and a heat gun. And I forgot to mention, guys, only use distilled water in your tumblers, please, because for a lot of people that use the solution with glycerin, a lot of mold tends to form in your tumbler. But back to this, I'm using the glue stick and I'm going to press it in, and I'm going to clog that hole. I'm going to add a little bit of heat, and I'm going to press it down after. Now guys, don't do like me, because that shit was hot. So now I'm going to fight up with this second hole. I really get a lot of problems clogging this second hole. However, I still try to do the second hole because it really and truly makes the water easier to pour in. So I'm hell-bent on doing that second hole. So I tried a few times. I think I tried about 5 or 6 times. And then eventually I came off camera and I fought up with it a little bit longer, and then I finally got it after a while. So let's watch the million times that I tried to stop this hole. So I believe I finally got it, and now I'm going to dry the bottom of the tumbler, and I am going to add resin. Now people use UV resin. I don't have access yet to UV resin, so I'm using my amazing clear gas. I mixed it and I poured it at the bottom, and I'm going to basically just level it and leave it to dry in the sun. I cover it with a clear container and I leave it to dry in the sun outside for a few hours. So let's leave that to dry, and then I'm going to come back with my decals. So this is our tumbler. I was shaking it up a bit while I was watching the flow of the glitter a bit while I was cutting my decals. And I really love this slow, smooth flow. Like, I really love to see the glitter moving slow. So this is the cup again. This is it. You can see how I have to shake it a bit because the glitter tends to stick because of the thin wall. But yeah, it really is beautiful. The colors of the mix, it is, I'm in love. Pictures and videos don't do justice. This is the bottom. You can still see the glue stick, but that's okay. Now this is the name. This is for my little cousin. She turned 9 today. She always comes and she helps me make cups. Now if you look at the cup in the corner there, you would see that it is not up to the brim, and that's what I was talking about, tilting the cup to the side so you can see, so you can get that full cup. So my little cousin, her name is Jimmy's, and I'm using holographic vinyl from Cricut, and I did an offset, and I'm going to stick her name on there and some butterflies. Now guys, I fought with this holographic vinyl. It is the worst because I don't have transfer paper with a strong grip, so I had a lot of difficulties with the butterflies. So I'm adding on the name, and I am smoothing it out. Please ignore the heavy vehicle that just passed in my background. But yeah, so this is it, and these are the butterflies that I added. Guys, I had to add this piece by piece because I really wanted to lay out the butterfly. However, my transfer tape was not picking up the Cricut vinyl, so I had to pick them up one by one, which was tedious, but I enjoyed it. It was good for my health and my patience. So this is our final product. A lot of people seal it with resin, but I'm not sealing this. I am leaving it just as is. And this is it. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I can't wait to do another one for you.